So March is a big deal for me. It was the month in which I uploaded my first video to YouTube. So it has been 5 years that I've been here studying. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and today I'm going to be just giving you a little look back on my channel, a little look forward on my channel, just to kind of share where the magic happens. While this video is running, I'm going to have some cards with questions coming up. I never remember which side is it. I think it's this side. Coming up top. They're basically questions about my channel and what kind of content you would like to see on it. This will be super helpful to me, and I would love it if you would go ahead and answer those questions. Let's go back in time. I uploaded my first video back in March of 2013, and it was a video, I think the title is Products I'm Going to Use Up in 2013. And it was inspired by another YouTuber that I was watching, and she encouraged her audience to do the same. And I was like, kind of had been toying with the idea of going onto YouTube, and that kind of was the final push. Except for it's in this giant container. So I bought this when QVC was having like value packaging, which was an awesome deal. It was a time when my daughter was away at school. I missed her. I had a lot of free time on my hand on the weekends, and I was looking for something new to dive into, and I decided to test the waters on YouTube. So I'll include a link to all the videos that I'm going to mention in this video today, so that if you wanted to go do a quick link back and look at them and watch them and maybe have a laugh or two, that would be great. So when I started making videos, I knew nothing. I watched a lot of videos, but I didn't know how to make one. I decided to buy a camera, the best camera I could afford at that time, and I picked it up at Costco, because Costco, at least at that time, had a really generous return policy, and I thought, you know, if I hate this, or if, you know, I'm not any good at it, I can just return this camera in like a month, 2 months, 3 months. You know, it had a very generous return policy. And leading up to recording that video, I probably rehearsed it in my car on my way to work like 1,000 times. Well, not literally 1,000 times, but for many days, back and forth, I would run through I was just trying to figure out what I wanted to say. Just sitting down in front of the camera and speaking naturally wasn't something I'd ever done before, so I wanted to kind of, you know, rehearse a little, I guess, and figure out how I was going to approach that video. I had my little group of products I wanted to use up, set my camera up, and hit record. Now, the first time I recorded it, there was a little flub in the middle, and I didn't know how to edit. So I recorded it a second time. So the video that I posted was actually shot in one take. I think I knew how to like trim the front, trim the ends, but that was it. I didn't know how to take out the pauses, the mistakes, insert anything. I uploaded it and went to bed that night, and I woke up in the morning and I had like, I don't know, 12 views. And I was like, what? How are people finding this and watching it? And in a couple, you know, like in a week or two, I maybe had a handful of subscribers. I don't really remember exactly, but I was like, wow. I recorded another video. I, you know, did a couple things just very haphazardly. And to say I was hooked is just to put it mildly. It was fun for me. So fast forward a couple of months, and I'd been kicking around this idea for a tag, and Kate was home, and I was like, what do you think? I've been thinking about doing a tag on my channel. And I shared my thoughts with her and my questions with her, and it was the perfect palette tag. I remember sitting there and editing it, and I was thinking, oh, I don't know, it's not really that good. Maybe we should refilm. I just felt the quality of the video wasn't that good. But ultimately, I just went, well, you know, when am I going to get a chance to refilm this with her? and I just went ahead and posted it. And I uploaded, and then I think I went next door to a friend's house and just checked my email, and it was like exploding. And I was like, what? What's going on here? And I think I figured out that probably Cora from Vintage or Tacky, I'm pretty sure, had liked it. And then a lot of people saw that and watched it, and I got a lot of comments and a lot of views, and things kind of went pretty quickly. And then within like 2 or 3 days, someone had done the tag, and her name is Nikki Roth. She's Nikki Roth Beauty. She was someone that I followed, and looking at my feed, and I almost dropped my phone. I was like, what? I was like, I was stunned that somebody actually did it. And it was pretty overwhelming and so exciting for me, being brand new to YouTube and having something like that happen. So the perfect palette tag is the most viewed video on my channel. It has 52 or 53,000 views, which, you know, by some YouTuber standards is just an average day, but for me, that's pretty incredible. And I'm really quite proud of that. The number of people who have done that tag, the number of really big beauty YouTubers who did that tag just stunned me. And it was so much fun to see different people do it from different countries, in different languages, in different, you know, levels of popularity. It was amazing. And I think to this day, there is just so many perfect palette tag videos out there. And I often think back, I almost didn't upload that. So my most popular video for 2017 was my eyeshadow palette declutter video, and it has almost 11,000 views. Interestingly enough, my most popular video so far for 2018 is the Hanicure mask video, and that is over 12,000 videos. And it's only been up for about 4 or 5 weeks. So wow, that one really kind of took me by surprise. So let's talk money. The first year I was on YouTube, I made $196, and I really think that was primarily because of that one video, the perfect palette tag. It did really well. It got a lot of views that first year into the next year, and I think if I didn't have that, I probably wouldn't have made anything. The next year, I made a little bit more. Was like $600. The year after, I made like $500. Then I made like $250. See where this is going? And last year I ended up with about $500. Then in 2017, I learned a little bit about affiliate links. So for those of you who are not that familiar with that, an affiliate link is really a way for me to make a small commission. It doesn't cost you any more. It costs you nothing. So I started experimenting with that. I use MagicLinks because it's super easy and you can use a lot of different vendors. They're all kind of together. So last year was the first year I started using affiliate links. It was probably during the year. It wasn't all year long, and I made about $400. If you're shopping online, I would love it if you'd use my affiliate links so that I earn a little bit of commission. That would be awesome. So moving forward on my channel, you may have noticed I have started posting a weekly video on Saturday mornings. And prior to this, I had been doing 2 videos a week, and I was getting a little burnt out doing that, so I decided to roll it back for a little while and just really commit to doing 1 video on Saturday mornings. I picked that day because not a lot of YouTubers in the beauty community post on Saturdays. So what are my goals for 2018? Well, I'm really close to getting over that 10,000 mark on my channel, and that is absolutely a goal of mine. I would love to get into the 10,000 range. I would love it if I could exceed that, but I have to be realistic because my niche is not for everybody. I'm older and I'm a plus size gal. I'm realistic about that. So I'm also on what I would call probably like a smart buy this year. Not on a no buy, I'm not on a low buy. I just want to be smart about what I add to my collection. I have a lot of makeup and I don't want to just buy the next greatest thing because it is the next greatest thing. I want to buy something that is interesting to me, that will complement something in my collection, is something I don't have, or a brand I haven't tried. I really want to be smarter about the products I pick for my collection. I want this to be a really thoughtful, curated collection of products that would appeal to women my age. Not like the trendiest stuff, not necessarily the most colorful stuff, and ultimately I would like to end out the year with having made more money than I have spent on product at the end of the year. So during my previous video, I asked if anybody had any questions. So the first one was, how long does it take to record a 10 or 15 minute video? For a 10 or 15 minute video, I probably have about 30 minutes of footage that I have to go through. And you know, the other side of that question, which you didn't really ask, but I'm just going to go ahead and share, is, you know, then you're going to spend 2 to 4 hours editing it, and another probably 2 or 4 hours pulling all the research together to put in the description box. The other question I got on my Instagram was a little bit more specific. How do you feed your YouTube videos to Instagram? And, you know, are there any shortcuts? And there really aren't too many shortcuts with Instagram. I use something called later.com to schedule all my social media posts, which is super convenient. I can do it all in one place. But Instagram is a little fussy, and if you don't have a business account, you have to go through a few extra steps, even with that scheduler. But that does save some time. So I hope you found this interesting, this little story time video. I just thought it would be kind of a fun little look back, and especially anyone who's new to my channel, maybe they don't realize how long I've been on YouTube or what some of my biggest hits are. And I really appreciate you answering the questions in these little survey cards. And lastly, I would love it if you would leave me a comment below with what you would like to see more of on my channel, or if you have a specific video recommendation you would like me to do. Those ideas are very helpful to me. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you real soon. Take care. Bye.